Hey guys, welcome to another episode of HBSgaming. Right now it's just me, Josh, and I'm up for more Stanley Parable. I played Stanley Parable yesterday as well, and I'm very curious about the other ending. So let's get this show on the road. Alright, here we are.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Do you really want to watch this again?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he
what the
was
hell?
employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright, let's go. Okay, what other ending have we not done? Have we done all for the left already? Okay, we've pressed off, we've pressed on. Going back a bit, we've taken the escape. Going back a bit, boss's office, staircase. He went downstairs. Going back a bit, broom closet, meeting room. Yes, nothing much really.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so from now on we have to take the right door at the beginning. Oh, but I remember there was something in between, like when you take the right. Yeah, okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Admirers.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, Here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I can't remember if I did this before, but if you stand here long enough, there's more dialogue.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Fuel.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there wasn't any more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Really? No more? I thought there was something else. Ah, well, whatever.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I know there's something.
And so
Yeah,
he
there we are.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nope. Okay, where are we going this time? New ending!
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Left. I can't open any of these doors anyway.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Yeah, sure.
No,
But-
not the right. Why would I have ever said
Narrator,
it was
can you
to
make
the
up your mind,
right?
please?
What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went
Director,
down,
please.
right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely...
What
this
the fuck?
way.
Truck, okay. It's kinda dark though. What?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to...
What?
Oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story is completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
What?
And this time,
No.
suppose we don't wander so far off track,
What?
Okay.
No.
From the top.
What? That... oh, that's it. Bless.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The confusion ending wasn't as fun as I thought it would be.
When Stanley... Wait.
What?
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game.
Oh, okay.
Completely
So it's
fresh.
not done yet.
Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No, I
Did you
didn't.
move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It
Exactly.
was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure.
What?
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, holy shit. This is gonna open up more endings. Yeah, sure. Let's go here. Oh, okay, so these are connected. Let's just take left to everything. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you touch it. Wow. This is... Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I'm back
I'll
at...
say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Director, please.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Yeah.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Nothing.
Aha!
What?
I knew we'd missed something. The
What?
story. Here it comes.
This is a completely different room. We just made a 360.
Wait, never
But
mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way
You
and
just-
retrace our steps.
we just turned left 4 times. Oh yeah, sure, of course, yeah. Different place again. What the hell?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
Narrator, you're supposed to be.
So, I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
What? So,
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this
where'd it
at
even
all.
come from?
We both
This was
know
a
you didn't
door.
put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Narrator, you were part of the. You are supposed to be the writer of the story. Come on, get your shit together. The Stanley.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Just trademarked. Oh, new room. What? No, but I want to go. Yeah, no, yeah. Because fuck the police.
No, I'm down. We're living it up to the line from now on.
Oh, okay. So. But lel that line. Lel. 5425. 4B6? What kind of employee number is that?
You see? The line knows where the story is.
What?
It's over in this direction.
4 question mark
Onward,
8.
Stanley, to destiny.
It's destiny.
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Getting all
Simply
philosophical
by
with
the
us.
act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this
Yeah.
train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Narrator,
Now,
it's too
we both
early for this
agree
shit.
That the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
It's too early for this
Okay.
shit.
Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
What?
Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
What? La 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 la. Ah, la 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 la. What? I'm supposed to climb up the wall? What the fuck? Strafe! Ooh. I swear it's music. Woo! So many peer reviews. The fuck? Oh, what? Okay, how does this even fit to the map? Oh wait, right. Ah, what? Okay, whatever. Hey! Director really took it far with these lines.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
What?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. Can we have the music back now? La 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 la.
Wait, but we're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Yeah.
Is any of this ringing a bell?
No, not really. Fern. No. Yeah, nah. Oh.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? After we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Line again.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Yeah.
We're intelligent people, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting,
Yeah.
daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh yeah, sure. We're on an adventure.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What
Oh,
do
we
you
just
want
took
our
4
story
rights.
to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be,
oh,
Stanley,
right.
I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Yeah, okay. Line, screw you. Oh wait, no. Don't acknowledge it. There is no line here. La 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 la.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Yes.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Fuck.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
Oh,
And
yeah,
that
okay.
in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
Huh?
So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
What?
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
50 stars.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this.
The narrator is gone after a long time. Stanley dies.
I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped. Does that mean? Did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Don't you start that shit with me, narrator.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. They're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
What the f... You back? Is this still a...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, are we still at the confusion ending? This is confusing. Okay, seems like we are back on track.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Let's explore more right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
La-di-da-di-da, skips along.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room.
I can't even see my
without
feet.
having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
The dialogue's different. Any more dialogue?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Oh yeah, okay, I think the
Room
same.
so utterly captivating, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope, we cleared all that. Okay. What
Stanley
now?
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, what now? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion, will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift 1000, penalty of jumping off the cargo lift 5000.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Jump! Jump!
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Oh yeah, true.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her? This is getting interesting.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Huh.
She's been waiting.
Whew! What the fuck?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay. Hello. Hello?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha!
Son of a bitch.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd
Well, I
want to
can't
commit their
move.
life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No?
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Oh, that was creepy.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Good morning, but... Okay, fine.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Okay.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Yeah, what if I don't? No? Nothing?
But
Okay
in his
then.
mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press B to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press left trigger, spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press Y to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Press A to tell your kids a story. Okay, sure.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Very interesting.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. I won't. Okay. 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 I hate Mondays. Come on, I have to press it or nothing's gonna work. Nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, you know at this point I've become Stanley.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I can't even look at my feet. Question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I
That was creepy. Okay, alright guys, I think we have time for one more ending and then I'll be gone for a while. I might be doing something else, but yeah. I think there's another ending where
what could it mean?
if I don't
Stanley
pick up the
decided
phone.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace, its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Any more?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Okay,
At
so
this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy, but at last he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
penalty of which
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh my god.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Yeah, no. What if I don't pick up the phone? Can I?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. And for a life reunited Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yes, I did.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly.
Come on.
I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
Yeah,
Music
right.
comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely.
Exactly.
It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
What?
Choice.
What?
It's the best part of being a real person.
What?
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens
What?
of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Okay.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most
Crocodile
medical
face.
professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay. What the?
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the
Danger
correct
everywhere.
thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Stop, I'm begging you, please, I'm begging, stop. Okay. Okay, nope.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Uh.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
Yeah, I
We
know,
just
right?
need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Deal with reality. So, we're going back to my room?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Oh man, all the way to the left again, come on.
Now remember, Remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
All right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, okay, sure, why the hell not? Meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
If this is gonna be another one of those normal endings, if nothing's gonna happen, then I swear I'm
Coming
going
to a staircase,
Oh.
Stanley
Oh.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I can't go down. Okay. Oh, what?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Is there anything else here? Yeah, sure, okay.
Stanley spoke
I
the
can't
code.
speak.
Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Yeah, I can't, yeah.
I'm sorry, is there
Narrator,
a
please.
problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine. You're not going to do it.
No, I can't
but you
do
know
it.
What? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind
Yeah,
of
like-
respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
I can't.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay then, left it is again.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
What?
behave exactly as Stanley would.
What?
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, let's do this one more time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Huh?
behave exactly as
Okay,
Stanley
something's very
would.
wrong here.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm looking at the guide and it doesn't seem to be this. You know what? Right. Fuck you.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
No, I'm gonna stay here. But holy shit, it's all warped and stuff. What? Something's going on here.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
What the fuck? Okay.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Actually, yes.
You just had to see?
Yes.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you?
Mm-hmm.
You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
But
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is that all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
wow, narrator chill.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Narrator's voice is heartbreaking. Why?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
If there's nothing different
Perhaps he
here, I'll
wanted to
be
stop by the
leaving.
employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of,
Tingle.
tingle. But eager to get back to business,
La
Stanley
di da
took
di da.
the first open door on his left.
I don't think there's anything here. So yeah, guys, it's been getting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. I'll be playing it some other time. So thank you for joining us. For those who are new here, I see some of you guys are new here. You can search up HBSgaming on Facebook. All our updates will be from there. And yeah, just search up HBSgaming, and our cover page is Left 4 Dead cover page. Yeah, because actually it's not just me. Actually HBSgaming comprises of other people. Like we have Brian, we have Julian, we have Rabbi, we have Elisha, and we have Ian. So yeah, stay tuned for updates. Head over to HBSgaming on Facebook, and we'll post updates there. So stay tuned for us. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll be seeing you again. Bye bye.